gone solo, and he's had songs go platinum and double platinum, 2 #1 hits, and a current top 5 hit with Back Then Right Now. He's killing it. His second solo album is out now. It's called Strong, and you can buy it wherever you get your music. Everybody say hello to Tyler Hubbard.
Each other on this. Let's go.
I know you both look very spring. I ruined the vibe with my Elvira look. It's fine. Have y'all met before? I didn't
we
know
just met.
You just met? Yeah.
Backstage.
I know. I didn't know if you remember. We ran into each other randomly. I think it was like an event where a bunch of artists were. I can't even remember the event, but it was backstage. You were very nice.
I feel like we go way back.
Okay, I was like,
maybe
you're very,
we've met,
very nice.
maybe we haven't.
Yes.
This accent, I can't get over it.
One of those,
I can't get over yours.
Yeah.
You sound much more educated than
I know. It sounds very posh. I like it, yeah. Well, we were just talking kids. You have 3 kids that are all under the age of 6.
That's
so
right.
How's life? Yeah. Are you tired?
It's pretty chaotic and awesome and exciting and fun.
Look how cute
A lot of
they
work.
are.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. That was actually probably a year or 2 ago at this point. But yeah, they keep us on our toes. It's a lot of fun. We took them out. I took all 3 of them and my wife out on tour last weekend. So you can imagine 3 days on a tour bus. I mean, you know.
Oh, no, that's why I don't tour anymore. I literally was like, oh, this is going to kill me.
Right.
Like, yeah, because you wake up so early, because they're up early, and then you have to be on stage late. I was like, this is not
the
the
kids
life.
don't care what time you go to bed.
No.
You know, they're going to wake up early.
Yeah,
No
and they
matter
will easily lay in the guilt and abandonment issues.
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh, well, the other one was here doing this. I'm like, whatever, I'm tired.
Yeah.
But it's hard
Give
to
me a
do, yeah. So your new album is called Strong. So why, do you feel like you're at like a, do you feel very strong right now?
Well, with 3 kids, you were feeling pretty strong right now.
Yeah.
You know, we've made it through. Honestly, they're 3, 4, and 6 at this point, so we kind of feel like we're coming up for air a little bit, and we're kind of stronger for the last, 6 years of our life. But no, ultimately, I have a song called Strong on the album. We were sort of looking for what's the overarching theme here, and we kept referring to everything as being strong along the way, like mixes, takes, songs, photo shoots, the whole process. So we just decided, after overthinking it for about 2 weeks, we just decided, let's just call it Strong. It feels appropriate. It kind of encompasses the project and encompasses kind of where I'm at right now in life. And yeah, it feels
That's what you got to go with, wherever the chapter is,
went with the
whatever's
gut.
happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it feels
and
good.
overthinking it, we do that a lot, musicians.
It's what artists do.
Yeah.
It's what we do. So
it's like, just go with the gut.
right.
Like what you
It'd be a lot
initially
easier.
wanted.
Yeah.
Well, you have a song called Park. So what did that get you in trouble? Like this story, like this whole song?
This story's gotten around, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Halfway through this song as we were writing it, I was like, you know what? I was starting to have a flashback. I'm like, I remember when I was 15, I got caught parking in a parking lot with my girlfriend who was 16 and had her own car. So we thought we were free.
Can you tell people what parking lot you were in?
Does everybody know what everybody knows what parking is.
Well,
and then
actually,
let's
my
get
mother told me.
specific.
No, but you were in a church.
I was in a church parking lot. Which is supposed to be the safest spot to be.
That's where they wouldn't expect.
No judgment.
God is watching, man. I'm like,
we were leaving enough room in the middle for Jesus. Don't you?
Okay. No, you were not. No, you were not. That's what I think is hilarious about it.
So anyways, literally, it was a big dramatic thing. Cop pulls up. I'm thinking he's going to be cool. He'll just tell us to go home. No, he wanted to make an example out of us, so he gets us all flustered, and then he's like, I'm going to drive you home. We're going to talk to your dad and your parents. I'm like, bro, like, isn't there like a bro code here or something like that? And like, literally, like, just let me go. And so he took me home, made me go tell my dad the whole scenario. Although I was grounded for like a month from seeing my girlfriend or riding in her car, which is really unfortunate at 15 years old. Because back then it was like, if you could drive, it was like a big deal. I know nowadays nobody even cares about driving.
No, but it was freedom.
It was freedom.
Yeah.
So grounded for a month. My dad was like, son, why didn't you just come park in the driveway? I'm like,
great
next
tip,
time, Dad. Yeah, next time. It'd be a lot less of an ordeal. So, but yeah, that was kind of the flashback as I was writing that song. And, that's been the story behind that one.
That's hilarious. My mother had to tell me what parking was, and I was
Really?
like, "What are? This isn't the '50s. People don't do that, and they do."
Apparently
I didn't
so.
know. Yeah. I was like, "All right." Well, you were a pretty good kid, but did you get caught like stealing candy once?
Yeah, that was my period of.
Is that your worst thing you did?
Klepto sort of.
Okay.
As a kleptomaniac, and I got caught stealing a Mars bar ice cream, strangely.
Oh.
Which the police officer cheekily said, "Do you want to finish that now?" And I was like, "No, I don't." I was just like,
You might as well. You're already getting in trouble
oh
for
my
it.
God. I was my parents. It was like corporate punishment. Like it was not a happy household for a month.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
But it put me on the straight and narrow. So
Yeah.
no more stealing.
No more Mars bars for
No
you.
more bars. Strictly the ones you pay for. Okay, so you're performing "Take Me Back." So tell us about that song.
Yeah, it's probably one of the more vulnerable songs off the album. It's a little more mid-tempo. It's kind of it's got a unique twist. You know, you kind of think it's like
That's what I
a
love
miss
about
you
country.
song
Yeah.
from a relationship, but then, you know, come to find out I'm talking to my hometown. And I've lived in Nashville for 18 years now, which is how old I was when I moved to Nashville.
Wow.
So it's kind of a cool transition of like, man, like I love Georgia, I love where I came from, I'm proud of my roots, but you know, I have an interesting relationship and dynamic with where I'm from, and so this just sort of highlights that a bit, and
Yeah.
sort of just my letter to my hometown.
Yeah, I love that. I love those songs. Those mid-tempos are my favorites on the
Cool.
album.
You have to check it out.
Yeah. Well, let's do another break, everybody. Tyler's new album is called Strong. You can buy it now wherever you get your music. And stick around because he's got a performance coming up later you do not want to miss. I love that cover, by the way.